Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic night tonight. And unfortunately, tonight for the San Francisco Giants, we lose a very heartbreaking game, 8-7 against the NL West division rival Padres. And this game, although a very tough loss, you really have to admire how hard the Giants fought in this game. Giants trailed 4-1 in this game. Were able to come all the way back. Tie the game up at 4. Darren Ruff hits a couple of big home runs. And then in the bottom of the ninth inning, the Giants, down to their last strike, down 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, you have Wilmer Flores comes in. I mean, he grinds out an at-bat. And before that, you had several Giants, grinding out great at-bats in the bottom of the ninth inning. Jock Peterson, he works a great at-bat, from 0-2 to a walk, I think it was, and to set up the situation for Wilmer Flores. And Flores delivers a 2-out, 2-run single. He gets it just over the shortstop. Excuse me. Right there for to tie the game up, and we're going crazy. We tied the game. It's 6-6, and then we have a chance to possibly win it. Game goes into extra innings, and just unfortunately, we fall just short. But you really have to be proud of the fact how hard fought the Giants fought in this game, the effort that they showed. So welcome in everyone to the post-game show. Glad you joined us tonight as we're breaking this one down. A tough one tonight for sure, but we're going to be keeping it positive as always. We got confidence, and the great thing about baseball is you play every day. So tomorrow's going to be a new day, a new opportunity to try to get back in the win column. So that's all we can do right now is forget about this one. Obviously, really awesome to see the way that we fought back in this game. We're able to tie it a couple of times, and yeah, we knew that coming into this series, it was going to be a really hard-fought, competitive series with the San Diego Padres. They've gotten off to a great start this year, so definitely, competing with the Padres in the NL West division is going to be a lot of fun this year. And just unfortunate tonight, we come up just short. Welcome in, Tyler Burbeck. How's it going? I'm done, Travis. It's time to cut Bart. Unacceptable at bat in bottom of the 10th. He was swinging at everything. Yeah, I totally feel you, Tyler. I feel you. Joey Bart, that at bat. It was not not the best of at bats that we have seen from Joey Bart, and so I totally feel you on the frustration with Joey Bart has had numerous opportunities, and we just haven't really seen him do much with those opportunities. So yeah, I mean, at this point you have to start thinking that Kurt Casale probably likely to get majority of the starts at catcher coming up probably soon. So we'll see how that's gonna go. But yeah, I feel you on that. My honest take on it is, I mean, at this point, I want to see, the catcher that's hitting the best. And, right now, if that's Kurt Casale, that's who I want to see get majority of the starts at catcher. So we'll see what happens with that. But it's unfortunate to see Joey Bart get off to such a rough start. We know last year obviously was a great learning experience for him. He went through a couple of rough spells at the plate. But when, he was able to, do well at the plate, you see Joey Bart driving the ball to the opposite field with authority, with power. And so, yeah, I think for Joey Bart, try for him, try to get back to that approach. But I think really, you make a good point. He's swinging at basically everything. So right now for Joey Bart, trying to see better pitches, get a better approach at the plate, and hopefully, that can maybe turn things around for him. Because, right now, it just hasn't been working very well, and he struggled. What's going on, William Henry? How are you doing tonight? I am, I'm feeling pretty great. Warriors, obviously big win tonight. But unfortunately, yeah, my Giants, we lose a heartbreaker against the Padres. Yeah, this one's really tough. Because how excited I was in the bottom of the ninth inning. Giants coming back with 2 outs, down to their last strike. There's not a more exciting moment. I feel like in baseball than bottom of the ninth, 2 out, down to your last strike, down by 2 runs, and then you get the hit that knocks in to tie the game. So certainly a moment that we'll remember in this game. But after that, yeah, the game ended up going to extra innings, and as we know, Manny Machado knocks an RBI double in the top of the 10th inning off of Camilo Duvall, and then Profar gets an RBI single to make it 8-6. Crawford is able to play to run for the Giants. Gets a big RBI single in the bottom of the 10th. That made it 8-7. So we had an opportunity, even down all the way till the very end. You still felt like maybe there was still a chance in this game. So this was definitely a heartbreaker. But the good thing about a game like this is, with how well the Padres have been playing this year, the fact that we're able to play them this tough at home and come back the way that we did. Yeah, that's what I'm really excited about, seeing from the Giants. And yeah, so right now we're struggling a bit. I think we're probably 2 or 2.5 games out of first now. Padres, they're off to a good start this year, so it's going to be pretty competitive. Welcoming everyone to the post-game show. Glad you joined us tonight as we're breaking this one down. A heartbreaker tonight, but we're feeling positive, feeling confident. Giants are going to bounce back from this. Giants showed the heart of a champion tonight. The way that they fought back in this game, tying the game a couple of times, and tying the game in the ninth, down to your last strike, down to your last out, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth. Flores delivering, coming up big, a tying 2-run single, but then unfortunately, in extra innings, we give up a couple runs, Camilo Duvall, and then we just could not get that last run that we needed. But yeah, we got to bounce back tomorrow. What's going on, Robert Rothberg? How are you doing tonight? I'm still optimistic. Giants will prevail. I'm right there with you, Robert. Still feeling very confident in this Giants team. Yeah, this is just another rough one, but these kind of games are going to happen. And at the end of the day, a win is a win, a loss is a loss. But the fact that the heart that we showed in this game, fighting back in this game, especially with all that the Padres did. They had 8 runs on 11 hits. Giants with 7 runs on 10 hits in the game. Jacob Junis, we haven't got a chance to mention him, but kept the Giants in the game. Gave us a solid effort, going 6 innings. Did give up 7 hits and 4 runs. But I've been very impressed with the starts that we've seen from Jacob Junis. And so I think, seeing him get that opportunity has been a lot of fun to watch. And so tonight, give him credit, kept the Giants in the game, gave us that opportunity to be able to claw back and fight our way back into this game. And I think another big storyline from tonight is Darren Ruff. I mean, this guy is on a rampage. It's just been incredible to watch what he's done at the plate. Another terrific night for him, hitting 2 home runs, knocking in 3 runs, also walked, so also reached base 3 times. Darren Ruff, his at-bats just keep getting better and better, and just such a great re-signing for the San Francisco Giants. Bringing back Darren Ruff, having him in the lineup, he's versatile. Giants have started him in the outfield before. He can play first base. You can start him at DH. So really exciting to just see him continue his incredible pace that he's been off to this season. And yeah, just a terrific night tonight. He's definitely one of my favorite Giants players for sure, especially because of just his story is just so incredible. What he's been through in his career. He's been through a lot. I think it was in Korea, played over there for overseas for a couple of years, and to have been through the things that he's been through, and to now be excelling at the highest level, at the major league level, and to be doing it with the Giants here, it's just awesome to watch from Darren Ruff. Even with this loss, Giants have so much character. Right there with you, Robert, and that's what's key is that this game could have easily gotten away from the Giants. With how good the Padres are, this could have been like an 8-2 or 8-3 game. But really give the Giants a lot of credit, fighting back in this game, making it close, and in the ninth inning, fighting as hard as they did, grinding out at bats. Jock Peterson grinding out a walk there, and then you have Wilmer Flores coming up with a big 2-out, 2-run single. Crawford, knocking a big RBI single in the 10th. So yeah, really a lot of good at bats put together, and really happy with the Giants' effort, the way the character that they showed, even in a loss. Although a loss is a loss, and this was a heartbreaking loss. We definitely are going to bounce back. So feeling confident. Yep, feeling confident. Giants will go on a winning streak. Tyler Burbeck, player of the game, going with Kevon Looney, Stephen Curry. Love to see it. And that's where, heartbreaking loss for the Giants like this is, it doesn't hurt as much when, the loss hurts a little bit less considering the Warriors had a big win tonight. So, thank goodness the Warriors are able to come up with a big win tonight. But, yeah, Giants, we got to bounce back tomorrow. Feeling confident. Left-hander Carlos Rodon will be on the mound. He'll be looking to bounce back from his roughest outing of the season. The Sunday night game against the Cardinals, which was not a good start at all. I was actually at work during that game. In my case, I didn't miss much from the Sunday night game, but looking forward to seeing Carlos Rodon take the mound tomorrow, and to see him bounce back from that tough outing he had last Sunday. So looking forward to it. But love the pick of the game, Wilmer Flores. Absolutely awesome pick. Just another terrific clutch at bat from Wilmer Flores, and that's the thing you love about a guy like Wilmer Flores. That with the game on the line, Flores is going to give you a quality at bat, 2 outs, 2 strikes. He's going to be relaxed up there. He's going to wait for his pitch. And so just really an exciting moment in the game. Flores coming up with that big 2-out, 2-run single. And so, the fact that we're sitting here breaking down this game, even though it was a loss, the fact that we're breaking it down in extra innings, that means that, Flores came through in that moment, in that at-bat. And, that's just one of the most exciting moments to be in as a player, for your team at home, down by 2, down to your last strike, 2 outs, and to come through in that moment. Certainly a moment for Flores that he's never going to forget. And, just wish we could have found a way to get a win tonight. But just unfortunately, we came up short in extra innings. But we feeling confident. Giants in Colorado. The series certainly. The series. We won the series there, so we accomplished our goal there. We were unable to get the sweep the last game, but feeling good about where we're at here. Looking forward to bouncing back. Let's see. As a Lakers fan, I'd rather have the Warriors win than the Celtics. Plus, I really do like Stephen Curry, future Hall of Famer in my book. Absolutely. Thank you, William, for those comments. And it's awesome to hear from a Lakers fan perspective. A lot of respect for Stephen Curry, for sure. I think, even the Warriors rivals, the Lakers, and, Phoenix Suns, other Western Conference teams there, definitely you have a lot of respect for, the highest talent in the game all across the board. And, So yeah, appreciate those thoughts. Looking forward to seeing the rest of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome in everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? I apologize if I miss some people's comments here. Yep, turn the page and win the series. How's it going? AM Echo Sky. What's going on? A_Brody7. I totally understand you guys. I get how you're feeling about Joey Bart. But yeah, we at this point, all we can do is, be supportive of Joey Bart and, hope that he can turn it around and support him. Obviously he's not getting it done right now. But yeah, it's one of those things, you don't want to knock a guy down when he's down right now. So I think, Joey Bart, just got to support him definitely and hope he can turn it around, get through this slump. Warriors, showed the heart of a champion coming back from 19 down. Yep, what a night. I mean, for the Warriors to do that, that was just tremendous. It was amazing. Definitely check out my Warriors post-game show if you would like to hear more breakdown analysis on it. And yeah, the Giants as well showed the heart of a champion tonight, fighting back in this game. So I'm feeling very good. Tomorrow we can go into tomorrow, try to get a bounce back win. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We need to win these games, especially now with Padres in the race. To get Juan Soto, losing these games is not good. Yeah, I feel you on that. Brody7, A_Brody7. You make a good point. Being that the Padres have gotten off to a really good start this year. These are the kind of games that at the end of the year, you're going to look back and feel like, this one got away from us, especially. And, if we're going to be winning the division, winning the NL West, we're going to have to win these kind of games. So, even though it's still early in the season, this was definitely a heartbreaking loss. And, it's a good perspective, certainly, because, it's still early in the year, but, we know that these head-to-head matchups, especially with division opponents, like the Padres in this case, who have gotten off to a really good start. That these games, do have some extra importance to them. Just unfortunate we couldn't get the win, but feeling confident that we're gonna bounce back. We can bounce back tomorrow and get back in the win column. Darren Ruff finally heating up, and is Casali okay? Yeah, really great question, and to be honest, I'm not sure exactly what happened with Kurt Casali there. I think he was supposed to come into the game for a pinch hit at bat there in the 10th inning, and so I'm not sure what happened. So hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing serious with Kurt Casali. So I'm not sure exactly why he was unable to make that at bat there. Joey Bart ended up taking the plate appearance. So just fingers crossed. I'm praying that everything's good with Kurt Casali. So as soon as we get update on Kurt Casali, we'll definitely share that info. So praying everything's good there with Kurt Casali. What's going on, Eric? Going to the Giants game tomorrow. That is awesome. Happy birthday again to you, man. That's gonna be awesome, celebrating your birthday at Oracle Park, and definitely a huge game. Giants need to get that win, so looking forward to it. Have a great time at the game, and go San Francisco Giants. Let's make it happen. Apparently Giants are in the running for Aaron Judge. I did see that. I saw that, and my first thoughts on it are, if Aaron Judge can stay healthy, I would love to see the Giants find a way to get him if it's at a reasonable price. We're not breaking the bank to sign him. I think he would be a great fit with us, and so that would be exciting to see. So obviously, still very early. I think he'll be a free agent at the end of the year, so we'll see in the off season if that comes to fruition. What's going on, Tommy Huxley? How's it going? Hate the the Padres. Yeah, the Padres, the pesky Padres, as we know them. It always seems like even in the years that they have down years, they still find a way to play us very tough. So Yeah, this was a tough one tonight, and Padres have gotten off to a good start this year. So it's looking like Padres are going to be around for a good portion of this season, and probably will stick around in the playoff race till the very end. So we'll see if that ends up happening. But yeah, these are big matchups against the Padres. So we'll see how the rest of the series is going to play out. I've been saying this for weeks. Rogers looks off this season, and Camille Duvall, I know, will bounce back, but he's been giving up a lot of hits to this season. Yeah, talking about Tyler Rogers. Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen from him, I think you might be onto something about something seems off about him. I don't know what it is. But yeah, he's had a couple of several rough outings this year. So really hoping he can turn it around. And I'm right there with you with Camilo Duvall. I feel pretty confident that he's going to turn it around there. Expect Rodon to pitch lights out against the Padres. Yeah, that is going to be a great one. Can't wait. Hey, Travis, player of the game is Wilmer Flores and Darren Ruff. I love to see it. Tyler Burbeck, awesome picks of the game. Darren Ruff heating up right now. It's just awesome to see. 3 RBIs tonight, hit a couple of big home runs. It's just really been incredible to see. Travis, would you Eric taking Brandon Crawford as the pick of the game? Awesome pick. Crawford getting the big hit. RBI single in the bottom of the 10th inning as the Giants were looking to come back there. Hold on a sec. Let me let my cat inside. Sorry about that. We are back. So thank you, everyone. Appreciate everyone checking in for the post-game show tonight. Get into some more comments. I'm honestly not confident enough about Joey Bart. I think he needs to be sent to AAA. Yeah, I agree with you, AM Echo Sky, for sure. I think Joey Bart right now, I think probably does need to be sent to AAA, and I think that would be good for him to just kind of to take a breather, to find his swing back. And I think it's we're 38 games into the season, so I think we are at a point where I think probably sending him down to AAA is probably a good idea, and especially with seeing how great Kurt Casale's at bats have been. He's making that case to get more starts at catcher. So we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, it's just unfortunate to see. Let's see. Did you see the trade packages for Juan Soto? They all got Camilo Duvall in them. I would prefer to not trade him and give up a AAA pitcher. But those Aaron Judge rumors are only based if the Yankees sign Juan Soto, because then he knows he's definitely not getting a contract extension with the money he wants. Yeah, a lot of thoughts there. Appreciate the thoughts. A_Brody7. I think, I would not want to be trading Camilo Duvall, obviously, because, his value in Juan Soto, hearing about him being in trade talks, I mean, he would just be an absolute game changer to acquire him. But I don't know if the Giants can get him for the right price and not have to give up too much in terms of prospects. Hopefully, there could be a way possibly to make a deal like that. He is such a mega superstar, and unfortunate for the Nationals to be where they are now. I think in a position to have to be trading them now, so we'll see what happens there. Darren Ruff absolutely hot with 2 home runs. What's going on, SG Sports Talk channel? It's 2 a.m. and I love talking San Francisco Giants baseball. That's what's up, Robert. There's nothing like it, man. Appreciate you always checking in, especially over there on the East Coast at 2 in the morning here. If we thought it was late here at 11:07 p.m., big shout out to you being up and to everyone up on the East Coast right now. Appreciate it. Oh, no, that is not good news. Lamont Wade back on the 60-day injured list, left knee inflammation. That is not good news. Oh man. But I thank you for the update, Tyler. Yeah, that's a bummer. My first reaction to hearing that, I was not expecting that. Having Lamont Wade Jr. back, he's been such a big energy, such a big spark to have back in the lineup. To hear that he's gone back on the injured list, that's a tough break. So praying for a speedy recovery for Lamont Wade. Giants have a lot of depth. We'll be able to stay afloat until he comes back. So we've been battling some injuries this year, but still feeling confident about where this Giants team is headed this year, and so looking forward to tomorrow. So we are going to be Travis. I would be reluctant to include Duvall. Yep. So that's my opinion. I would not want to include Camilo Duvall in any trade. I think Camilo Duvall, there's just too much value there. I feel like, he really can be our closer for, the next 5-10 years, maybe, especially, once he can really lock down the closer role and, the more experience that he has in that role, I think he is just going to get better and better. I would not trade Camilo Duvall no matter what. I just think he has so much value there. I think if the Giants were to trade him, they would definitely be regretting it later. So he's a guy that you got to hold on to, and I'm excited to see what he's going to get to do with more opportunities in the closer role. So let's see what happens. Thank you everyone so much checking out the post-game show tonight. Luis Gonzalez, enjoy watching his at-bats. I think we got to be patient with Duvall. He reminds me of Kenley Jansen when he was young. Going to be such an elite closer, and Lamont will be back. Gonzalez is so clutch. Yeah, right there with you, A_Brody7. I think with Duvall, you just got to be patient. Luis Gonzalez, dude, he is clutch. Just loving his at-bats. And Camilo Duvall, I could see the resemblance there to a young Kenley Jansen. And that's why, to me, a guy like Camilo Duvall, you got to hold on to him and just continue to develop him in that closer role. I think he's going to be, provide a lot of value for the Giants in that closer role. So let's get to our picks of the game. If you haven't already shared your pick of the game, appreciate that, everyone. And for my pick of the game tonight, I'm taking Darren Ruff. The big game tonight, 2 home runs, hitting his second and third home runs of the season. A couple of big home runs to get the Giants back in the game, to tie the game from being down 4-1 to getting it to back to 4-4. What a game for Darren Ruff, and his at-bats have just been so much fun to watch. So I'm going to take Darren Ruff as my pick of the game. Thank you everyone so much for checking out tonight's post-game show. Let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, and let's smash up that like button. Thank you everyone so much for your support. I really appreciate it a lot. Really helps out the channel big time. This feedback lets YouTube know that this video is relevant, so then YouTube knows to recommend this video to as many San Francisco Giants fans and baseball fans out there. So thank you everyone so much for your support. I would not be here without each and every one of you. And if you enjoy these San Francisco Giants live post-game shows, be sure to smash that subscriber button, and be sure to smash the notification bell so you can be notified when we're going live for the next San Francisco Giants post-game show. And we'll be breaking down all things San Francisco Giants on the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. Thank you everyone so much. Hope everyone has a great rest of your Friday night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We got a day game tomorrow. Carlos Rodon, the lefty, taking the mound for the Giants as they look to get back in the win column. I hope everyone has a great one. Take care.